Little different scenery today, because today we're gonna be working on a dirt bike track. I wanna fix this and turn this into the original jump that it used to be. And then there's a jump right here that I've got to build up. And then of course we've got this monstrosity. I don't know if you can see it well in the GoPro, but these ruts are like a good depth, and they've rutted out the entire face of this jump so that the landing is now the same height as the takeoff. And I don't really want that. I want to build this up so I can get some air time. So we're going to build that up as well. All right, oh, it's raining. Okay. Ever want to know how the tractor works? This is a Bobcat. This is your forward, backward, right, left, and this will be your bucket up, bucket down, bucket like tilt right here. You'll see me using that throughout the whole time. Ah, it's raining again. All right. Dump it first at the top to fill in all these holes, and then we'll flatten it later. Now that we've dumped some dirt on top, I'm going to take the bucket and flatten the top, and then I'm going to roll up on it. Now we roll. We roll up on it to compress the dirt so that we don't fall when we go over it on the dirt bike. And that's how you build a jump. Granted, it should need water on it because it's really dry and poofy, but this is what you kind of want it to look like. You don't ever want a jump with a G out in it though. Like all of these ones, we'll look at this one, because this one's done. Or this one's cleaner. We see how the jump doesn't have a G in it. Like there are a lot of people that build jumps, they'll build a G in it. And when you build that G, like the G out in it, it'll shoot the bike more upward. You don't want to shoot the bike upward per se, unless you're making a really like sky shooter. It also means you can't hit it as fast because the bike unloads at the top and you risk throwing your riders up. What you want is you want this more of a straight angle. Like right here, this jump, even though it's super short, it'll easily go 35 feet, because I believe it's 35 feet from here to that corner. When I measured it out and I actually built it, this didn't used to be here. It used to go into that corner, into that turn. The top of this to the top of that used to be 35 feet, and it could be easily done with a little seat bounce. Now, if this was built as a G out, you came up and it was like this, you would not be able to reach that. You'd be able to probably reach to this hump right here. You would reach this hump and you would go shooting into the air, and you'd come right down on this hump, which is like, this is like 10 feet. So to get your riders to jump farther and to get it safer, you're gonna want this flatter angle. The flatter the angle is, or not flat, that's a bad word, more of a straight angle. You don't want a G out. Now the lower the angle is, the faster they can hit it, obviously, and the farther they'll go on that flat hit. However, if you want a big jump, you're gonna want this super tall, but it'll shoot riders pretty far if they just hit it with enough speed. I think Supercross triples on a 450 are about third gear. That doesn't sound like a lot, and it's not. That's because they built the jumps correctly. And look at this. You heard that? The water hose is ready, and now we're gonna spray this jump down. There we go. Take a look at that. Bam, that's the final product for this jump. Please congratulate me. This is totally my submission for, no, it's not. This is horribly done, but to be fair, I've only been doing this for about a year, but I quite enjoyed making this. This will be a great jump. I think this will shoot me at least, you know, at least 35, maybe 40 feet if I stretch it. Yeah, probably with enough speed, this will shoot me 40. It'll easily shoot me 30. And let's work on a corner because we all want to know how bowl corners are built like this one. So let's work on it and I'll show you how I've built this. So as always, we got to get some dirt to bring over there and got to find a good safe path over there, which is going to be hard because I made a mess of this place. Okay, we're done. All right, now that we have now that we're back over here by the corner, we've got a big pile of dirt on the track. We're gonna drop it right at the arch of that turn, and then we'll spread it out a little bit like that. But we're gonna drop it right at the arch of the turn so that we can fill in all the spots that need dirt. Corner up. There we go. Look at that. Now we've kind of like broke the corner, but it's all right because this corner was bad anyways. We do the same with this corner. All right, we're gonna do the same again over here so that we can tighten the end of the corner up. And one more time, go over here to tighten the rest of the corner up so that we can finish it up. Bam, look at that. Oh, wait. Bam, look at that. All right, we tightened up the whole corner. Now all we gotta do is drag it, and then we should be good with this corner. We are intentionally lowering the corner as well while we're doing this. And we're gonna fix this one over here by doing the same thing. Cutting the top off and then dragging it down. Look at that. And there we go. And don't mind this, I didn't really care about this, but that's how the corner kind of looks. It looks pretty crappy, but it'll do what we want it to do. I wanted to get rid of the jump over that we had because you could double and then jump. You could double that and then jump over. I kind of got rid of it. It's still not gone, but as it degrades and we get an outside rut and an inside rut, hopefully it'll be fine. I'm gonna throw some water on it after I finish filming, and then we're gonna work on the next jump, which is down here. We're gonna start with a big pile of dirt, and we're gonna go over to the jump and dump it on the top. The inside doesn't need that much dirt as it's already a good height. The outside got really degraded over time, so I gotta fix the outside more than the inside. Which is why you're gonna see me put more dirt over here on the right than I will on the left. And bam, I think I've just about run out of run time for this video, you know, like 10 minutes long because you all got bored at 3 minutes. But like, this is what this jump looks like. That water sprinkler is going to turn on. It's going to dry this off. I'm very proud with how that first one turned out. This one turned out pretty good. The run up absolutely sucks because this corner is literally entirely sand. Like, this is what we're building jumps out of. So no wonder they get rutted. But this corner is really less to bank off because the best line is really wide. And then like really wide, barely hitting the corner and just, yeah, that's the best line. This berm is here just for like, you know, signifying that it is a corner. But this jump turned out really well, I think. And that's like kind of how you build jumps. You got to make sure that they're a single angle all the way up the face so that you don't G out. You got to make them tall enough so that they can make it to the landing. Yeah, I think that's like 3 feet, probably about 3 feet. The other one's probably about 3.5. That'll go about 35 feet. The 3.5 foot one might go about 40 feet. And then don't take advice on corners from me, but if I put more time into it, it could look really good. but I'm not worried about corners today, and it's real sandy, so I'm not worried about it. But you basically dump the dirt at the top, you drag it down, and it makes a real smooth corner. It'll get a nice apex rut, hopefully. And then I usually leave the backs of the jumps dirt, because you're not really intended to be rolling them. But if you were going to build like a supercross type track, you're going to roll both sides, which is mean you're going to have to build the jump taller to reach the same height that this is. So I'm going to have to build the jump like this tall to reach that height if you roll it both ways, because it'll flatten out the top. But usually I just leave the back dirt because I don't plan on rolling it. I hope, oh crap, I'm gonna hit that. No, I'm not, we're good. I hope you guys enjoy that. It was a little bit different. If you want to see more of me working on the track out here and putting up different obstacles, suggest an obstacle, I'll put it up. We'll see how it goes out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know what, we're gonna chill. Comment down below what you think I should build next, and if you even liked it.